Welcome to my channel. Today I want to tell you a story. Most people in town don't talk about Country Road 41 anymore. Not because anything dramatic happened there, but because nothing ever did. It's one of those long, empty Texas back roads where the pavement cracks like old skin and the streetlights stop after the first mile. After that, just darkness, mesquite trees, and the sound of your own engine. I was driving it late one night after a shift, the rain tapping on the windshield. It's the kind of steady drizzle that makes the world feel smaller. My phone had died hours earlier, and the radio just static. I remember thinking how quiet everything felt. Too quiet. And halfway down the road, I saw him, a man standing on the shoulder, soaked from head to toe, thumb out and head down. There's no car nearby, no houses for miles, just him and me and the rain. I slowed down because something in me felt guilty leaving him out there. But the moment my headlights fully lit him up, something felt wrong. He wasn't shivering, he wasn't waving, he wasn't even looking at me. He was just there, standing there, perfectly still, like he'd been waiting. I rolled down my window just enough to talk. I asked him, "Are you all right, man? You need a ride?" He lifted his head slowly like it took effort, his face pale, eyes unfocused, like he hadn't slept in days. "Yeah," he said, "just the road." I unlocked the door. He got in without a word, dripping water onto the seat. The smell of wet earth filled the car. He didn't buckle his seatbelt. He didn't adjust the vents. He just stared straight ahead, soulless. I tried to make small talk. "Where are you from? Where are you headed?" "Home," he said, in a deep voice. His voice was flat, empty, like he was repeating a word he barely remembered. The rain got heavier, drumming on the roof. The road felt narrower. My headlights barely cut through the darkness. After a moment, he spoke again. "Shouldn't be out here this late." I forced a laugh. "Yeah, well, it's a long shift," I said. He didn't laugh back. "You should have kept driving," he said. I'll be honest, my stomach tightened. "What do you mean?" I said. He turned his head toward me slowly, like his neck was stiff. For the first time, I saw his eyes clearly. They weren't looking at me, they were looking past me, like something was sitting in the back seat. I glanced in the rearview mirror out of suspicion, but there was nothing. When I looked forward again, he was staring out the window. "Almost there," he whispered, but there was nothing ahead. Just trees, just darkness, just the long stretch of County Road 41. I cleared my throat. "Where exactly is?" "Stop," he said in a deep voice. It wasn't loud, but it was final. I pulled over. He opened the door, stepped out into the rain, and walked toward the tree line. No flashlight, no house, no path. Just me and him. He walked into the woods. I waited, expecting him to turn back or wave or do something, but he did not. He disappeared between the trees like he had been swallowed. I sat there for a long time listening to the rain, trying to convince myself I had not just dropped someone off in the middle of nowhere. When I finally drove home, I couldn't shake that feeling, like something had been sitting behind us the whole time, watching, waiting. The next morning, I told a coworker what happened. He stared at me like I had told him a joke. He said, "Man, nobody lives out there." He said, "Country Road 41's been abandoned for years. They shut it down after that accident." I asked him what accident. He hesitated. "The hitchhiker. The guy that got hit walking home in the rain. They never found the driver." And at that moment my blood went cold, and I asked him what did he look like. He shrugged. He told me, "Don't know. They said he was wearing a dark jacket. Tall, quiet guy, lived alone." I didn't say anything, but I knew at this moment I'd given him the last ride home. And every time it rains, and every time I'm alone, I still think about that moment he looked past me, like something else had gotten in the car with me, something that never got out. That's my story, and I wanted to share it with you today.